preserve your memory and favorite days. Come online to the newest craze, the digital scrapbook, the way you want it to look. With digital scrapbook kits, fun and full of wit, you log in today, you won't be able to quit. Come on over and you'll think it's the bomb. Nitwit.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our garden party collection. What a wonderful collection this is. It's summertime, we want the florals, we want the beauty of the colors, we want that fresh feel, and this kit has it all. Everything from balloons and a garden, outdoor garden dining set with some wine or some lemonade. There's pinks and navies and all kinds of different things that you can do with this kit. Now obviously from the name, garden party, it evokes a certain feeling, but it's not just for a garden party. We all love to spend time in our yards in the summertime, whether that's at the cottage, whether that's in our own backyards, in our gardens. This is certainly a kit that can fulfill all those themes. So in our bundled, you'll see we have our kit, our Garden Party 2 paper pack, our Garden Party Solids paper pack, our Garden Party Talk, and our Little Bits Garden Party Elements pack. Again, for those of you that are new to us, each of these items, none of them are duplicates in any of these packs. These are 5 separate coordinated items that when you purchase this in a bundle, you will save 20% versus purchasing them individually. So, rather than staring at this screen any longer, let's go in and have a peek at what this kit offers. So in the Garden Party FQB, you will see, look at these arrows. Mary Fran, again, well done papers, all so well clustered together. Some of them are adorned like this with the floral cluster, a little more elaborate. Some of them are a little bit more plain. Here's our balloons. What's a party without balloons, right? So you could even use this for a birthday party. Obviously, you can see how this is developing. Our background papers, Mary Fran has created these beautiful floral border papers. You'll see how I use this one actually in my card making idea. If you visit our website and you go to the FQB product description page, you will see underneath that we have a layout for inspiration as well as a card, and you'll see how I use this on the card and how it turned out. It's wonderful, wonderful papers to use. With those florals already clustered on the top and stuff for you, oh boy, is it easy to make beautiful things. Obviously, we have other pattern papers that are more simple because we want you to have all kinds of design ideas, but also, with intricate ones like this floral, we don't want to pair it with too many, complicated patterns or busy patterns. You got to have a mixture of the both. The floral is absolutely gorgeous, as usual. For those of you that have bought floral kits from us before, Mary Fran really outdoes herself. And obviously we have them in a few different colors because what you see as your color palette may be different than what our idea was. So we want to make sure that we can fulfill those your guys' thoughts. We want to make sure that you can see everything and have the colors the way you see creating with this kit. A beautiful little leaves background, very, very sweet and soft. We have another little flowers background where they're just individual heads, a little bit of a sprig here and there of some leaves and some flowers. Again, look at the rich colors. Doesn't this just actually give you that feeling, that excitement in your chest, and where you think, oh yeah, to spend some time outdoors. Here's a gingham pattern, a plaid, where, there's your tablecloth, right? And here's the stationery backs, again, a floral in a different pattern, oriented on the left-hand side. Beautiful to use in all of your layouts, your cards, your mini albums. You've got so many options. Toile pattern. So you'll see that you can go a little more elegant with this, and I hope, again, you'll check out my card making inspiration on our website, because you will see that you can kind of go both ways with it. You can have something a little more whimsical, but you can also have that very elegant one as well. So in our elements, we start off with the branch with some flowers, beautiful pink flowers, navy centers. Here's a branch of leaves, a couple of buntings. What's a party without some streamers and some bunting? The buttons are nicely color matched to the kit, so they're very easy to use and blend in perfectly. Here's a chair, all singly by itself, and you'll see later on in our video here how it's all clustered together for you. couple of different colors depending on what you like. Maybe you want this chair with a little bit more accoutrements on it. So here Mary Fran has done that for you. And little flags, garden party. You can really see where this is going, can't you? There is all kinds of things you can do with this. And there is summer, right? So this goes for anything summer that you're doing. This is a floral border. So as you can see by the background, it's all one color. This is actually an opaque back to it. So this isn't a paper. This is actually kind of like a stamp, if you will, like a digital stamp. So you can place this anywhere you want. For those of you creating digitally, you place it right over the top. For those of you who are wanting to print, you can actually take this, and if you look at our how-to videos on our YouTube channel here, it'll show you how to do this, where you can layer this onto a piece of paper or something else, then print it as one item. So you have lots of flexibility with these. And here's a floral border that runs horizontally if that's what you were looking for. So those are very easy to use, just like you would a stamp. A beautiful flower basket filled with the beautiful florals in here, even a little butterfly floating into the floral clusters. Just gorgeous ideas that you can do. And look at this with little flower pots. And as you can see, this is the Jardin de Fleurs. You can see where I'm saying you can go a little bit more elegant with it. This doesn't have to lean towards the whimsy. Frames, again, we always include frames because they're great elements in order to place your photo in here. You can place your main elements, and again, you'll see it in the card making idea that I made. I used one of these frames in order to frame in my main elements. And here's our garden table scene. This is what I was talking about earlier, where Mary Fran has done it for you. Beautiful lace on the tablecloth. You can even see the ripples. I don't know if it comes through on your computer, but if you purchase this kit and you open this element, there's even ripples. Mary's made it look like there's ripples in the fabric here in your tablecloth. Just so well done. Here it is, even a little more elaborate. So if you were making an invitation, holy smokes, this would be easy to do, right? If you take just a simple element like this and place it on one of those floral backgrounds, you can pretty much press print very quickly. Here is an actual invitation. We're hoping that maybe you'll have some time this summer in order to spend some time with friends. And what a lovely way in order to say, why don't you come over for this? As I've talked about before in other videos, how many of us actually get mail that's worth getting anymore? You get bills and you get junk mail and everything else. Wouldn't that be nice if you sent that off to somebody and said, we're really looking forward to spending a lovely time with you, and here's the address, right, and the date. Wouldn't that be nice to receive? It kind of really actually means something. I don't know about for you, but for us, it's great when you actually receive something that somebody really took the time to think this out and to do something special for you. The journal mats, again, absolutely stunning with the florals on it. Here's a little bit of shine and shimmer, a lovely thing, and you have it lined so that way you can journal on that. Now, whether you use that in a card, a scrapbook layout, a mini album, it has so many uses. These journal cards are really worth having a look at and trying to work them into your creation. We have some journal strips that are blank. Obviously, we want to be able for you to fill in the exact phrase or word or date or name or whatever it is that you want, as well as for those of you that English isn't your first language. I totally understand that. So we want to give you that option there. Oh, what a lovely day in our paint chip. And here we have some pink lemonade. You're maybe not a wine drinker, so we obviously want to give you something else there at the garden party as well. The ribbons are wonderfully color matched as well. Nice pinking sheared ends kind of thing where they're the ends cut out of them. A real festive look. Here's the table by itself. As you know, you saw the chairs earlier just as single elements, so that way you can arrange it however you'd like. Here's a table that has a little bit more of a pairing on it already, and here's the one with the lemonade. So that way you can arrange it however you would like. Individual wine bottle, ones with the glasses, in the ice bucket, special moments. Maybe this would be a great engagement card. Maybe this would be a great wedding card. As you can see, there's lots of ways that you can actually utilize this collection. And lastly, there's a couple of wreaths. The floral wreaths, doesn't that just scream summer? Wouldn't you love to see that on your front door, or maybe on your garden shed, maybe out on your patio, in the backyard? Beautifully done, and as you can see, Mary Fran's already done all the shadowing for you, so it has that depth. It really has it all, folks. I really hope you'll take a look at this and give it its just due. Here's our garden party solids. These are our color matched backgrounds. You can see there's a very faint lined pattern in it, so that you can use it certainly as a standalone background paper, but you can also use it as a backing paper in behind other papers, or you want to highlight a photo or things like that. You just want to add that little touch of color, but you don't want a busy pattern. That's where these come in and are perfect for that. Next is our alpha. Our alpha is just, again, floral, pretty. It gives you that feeling and blends right in with the feeling of the garden party and all that means. We have a full set of numbers in here, as well as a full alphabet in capitals and some punctuation. So whatever you want to spell, whether that's, again, a name, a date, maybe it's from vacation. Maybe you went to a beautiful place that, you know, was very tropical like that, had lots of flowers and everything else, and you want to capture that memory and scrapbook it, or do a mini album about it. You have the alpha in order to highlight those things, highlight those places, dates, whatever it is, and you can do it with such a nice large alpha that it kind of gives that punctuation or captures your attention about it. So that's our alpha. Our garden party 2, again, no duplicate papers. You will not see these in the FQB. You will see the similar pattern, but you will not get that in that color. This floral does not come with a pink back in it anywhere else. So as you're creating multiple items, maybe you want to do a set of cards, and maybe you are having something that you're inviting people to. As I mentioned, maybe it's a baby shower, maybe it's an engagement party, maybe it's whatever. Well, you could design several different cards, so there's a lot of people receive different cards. You don't have to just have one. Or if you're doing a scrapbook album or a mini album, you have loads and loads of papers in order to work with, so that it all blends seamlessly for you. Our Lil Bits has clustered finished elements. The idea behind the Lil Bits element pack is that you get fully finished things, so that if you are having a bit of a struggle creating, maybe you're a little pressed for time, you have perfect elements like this that are so well done. You just simply place them into your creation and you have fabulous results without having to do a pile of work. You don't have to do all these clustering and creating and, oh, what's my scale and what's my size, and I have to take the time to pick a font, things like that. You can just go ahead and do it. You do have a couple of blanks in here, because we certainly know that for those of you that aren't in that creative block, that you have so many ideas with this, we want to give you that opportunity in order to personalize it yourself the way you see it through your eyes. So this is our complete collection of all 5 products of our bundled garden party. I really hope you'll take the time to purchase this kit, because it is so easy to work with. The colors just make your heart sing. And like I said before, you have so many themes that you can utilize this for. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. Please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of it. And I hope that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be made aware of whenever we have new videos up for our kits or for the inspirational creations that we do put up from time to time. Thanks again for joining us, and hope you have a good summer.